hope you guys enjoyed that little intro, the sound design, the music track, and especially the grading, because I've been working hard on my new LUT that you saw in action in the footage itself. I'm looking forward to making more cinematic type of videos with these colors specifically as we are getting into fall, and I'm looking more into making more content with that teal and orange color scheme. So if you want to know more about this LUT, I'm going to link it in the description. You can buy one yourself and use it in all type of footage. It's not only for the GoPro or just for Mavics. It can be used for any single camera, and it's going to give you that cinematic teal and orange color scheme. Now, the footage itself was shot on the new HGLRC Sector 5 V3 HD, and it's a pretty long name, so I'm happy that I managed to pronounce it correctly. But it's a recent drone that has been announced by HGLRC, and I've been using it for the past couple of weeks, and I wanted to compile something nice with it and show you more details about this drone, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in today's video. So here it is. This is the HGLRC Sector 5 V3 HD, and don't mind the pink camera mount, because this is something that a friend of mine printed out for me, as the drone comes without a GoPro mount. It comes with this mount actually, and this is more suitable for GoPro session, for example. It's not made for a full GoPro, so I had to use a separate mount, so keep that in mind if you want to buy this drone yourself. But other than that, this drone comes entirely ready to fly. It comes with the DJI Air unit. It comes with onboard GPS, so you can use it for GPS rescue if you want. It comes with a receiver, depending on what type of remote you're using. And I quite like the look of it. It comes in a really cool red and gold color scheme. Everything is really toned out. Even the little nuts on your motors are painted in red. So all these little touches are really nice, and I appreciate the color scheme. I always like when manufacturers are actually planning how their drones are going to look like. So this drone is something that promises to be a freestyle quad slash cinematic quad, and I think this is exactly what it is, even though it's a bit heavy because of all of that TPU and protection and all of those little red details that you see all over the drone. It is quite heavy. It's about 500 grams without a GoPro and without a battery on. So when you put these on, it becomes a bit heavy, I would say. But that also makes it perfect for cruising, for creating cinematic type of footage, because it flies very, very smoothly. Now, when it comes to freestyle, of course, you cannot expect it to be as nimble and as light as other drones that are specifically made to be as light as possible. However, because of the air unit, you can even record straight on your air unit. You don't have to use a GoPro if you want to, and you can take advantage of that little bit additional weight that the drone has, so you can record slow, smooth cinematic type of footage. So it comes pre-tuned from HGLRC, and it flies pretty nice, I would say. I flew it in different conditions, but for the most part I prefer to fly this quad in a slower way, so I can create the footage that I created for the intro. So that type of footage for me is perfect for this Sector 5. I personally wouldn't use it for heavy freestyle because it's just too heavy, and it's not as fun to push around because of the weight, and it also creates a little bit of prop wash when you're pushing it around too much. So keep that in mind. But because of that GPS and all of those extra TPU components on the drone itself, of course it's made to be flown a little bit more smoother and relaxed, I would say. Personally, that's what I think about it. The motors of the Sector 5 are 2306.5, and they come in 2550 kV. The flight controller that this drone comes with is the Zeus F722, and it's a fully compatible DJI flight controller. It's completely plug and play, and so far I haven't experienced any issues with that. Like I said, the drone flies quite smoothly, and for now I'm pretty happy with it, even though I haven't really tweaked any settings whatsoever. I'm using the stock pits and the stock rates even of the drone. Because of how it flies, I actually really enjoyed those settings. So as the name of the drone suggests, this is the third iteration of the Sector 5, and HGLRC promises that this is the best one they have created yet. Now the arms are stronger and more durable. There is a new GPS mount on the drone, and generally all those little parts in the drone have been upgraded so they can be even better than before. Something small, but I really like the battery connector being on the front, and I like how they have fixed it with some TPU, so it stays here and it doesn't move at all. So now you can connect your battery a little bit easier when it's on the front, and I personally like that positioning here on the front for this battery connector. The GPS module on this drone is again by HGLRC. It's the M80 and it picks up satellites very quickly, I would say, and in your goggles you can see all of that information about the satellites, about your current speed, the home point direction, your current distance, and all sorts of different GPS information straight in your OSD. I am running the 4S version of this quad. Once again, I'm sticking to 4S for now, but with these batteries right here, the China Hobbyline 1500 milliamp hour batteries, 120C, I'm having a flight time of roughly 5 to 6 minutes depending on my flight style, but roughly 5 minutes I would say is what you can expect for a flight time with these batteries right here. So who is this drone for? I would say for $399, which is the base price of this quadcopter, it is perfect for not complete beginners, but for people who have flown before and are looking for more stability in the air, maybe for mid-range flights or even long-range flights, depending on what you really need and what your location is. But mid-range flight, cinematic type of footage, I think is where this drone shines the most. I personally wouldn't use it for freestyle, like I said, because of all of that extra weight in the TPU. And because of its running the air unit and not the Vista, and also because of that GPS, I think all those little things add up to the total weight, and it's not ideal for freestyle. I think if you're looking for freestyle quad, you should look for something that has the Vista and weighs a little bit less. However, if you're looking for something that can combine a little bit of freestyle with some cinematic shots and have that real smoothness and stability, I think this drone is a great option. So all in all, I really like how this drone looks like. The red and gold color scheme really goes well together. I also really like the build quality and the little details all around the drone. I think the quality in general is very high on this quadcopter. As for the negatives, I can only come up with a few of them. The fact that the drone weighs a little bit too much is definitely one of them. There is way too much TPU in my opinion. However, for some people that could be a great positive, as there is a lot of protection on the arms of the drone, also on the camera, and all the important parts are well secured. Another negative is the fact that this drone does not come with the full GoPro mount. It comes with this little session mount, which is not ideal for everyone. However, this camera mount is great for adjusting your angle and trying out different cameras, so maybe that's a little bit of a positive as well. So this is pretty much it. This is the Sector 5 V3 from HGLRC. I want to thank them for sending it to me, and I want to thank you for supporting my channel and allowing me to keep receiving these great drones so I can check them out, see how they fly, and let you know what I think about them. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe for more videos like this one. This is Mike from Drone Supremacy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.